Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Theta. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, it's going to be in the top right-hand corner of the video. Also, I want to mention the two donation links down below in the description. Feel free to support Ukraine. And if you want to donate, then you have the two links. You can support the Ukraine's military and the Ukrainian refugees who are seeking shelter elsewhere in the world. Obviously, you don't have to donate huge amounts of money. Even $5 is going to make a difference. So thank you very much for all your donations. Now let's get straight into the video. Jumping into the weekly chart. Actually, this is the weekly chart that we have going on here. So we have a bearish cross over here January 17th, and this was kind of your indicator that you were going to go down. And I was telling you about this back then when it happened, and I've been talking about the bearish cross on the weekly chart as a very important bearish indicator, and we just got that signal on Bitcoin recently. So I'm not surprised that we got this pullback. I've been telling people that once you get the bearish cross on the weekly chart, that's your potential confirmation of the bear market. But we have been in consolidation for a very long time, so I do not know if we're going to be staying this low for quite a while. Now, as you can see, we are pretty far away from the 20 EMA. Let me just kind of stretch this out a bit so it's easier for you to see. I'm going to move all of these price tags away. There we go. And we have this support trend line over here. Okay, we're going to move that. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3 candles. And since this previous swing high, we're low. We went down 75% basically. So what you're going to be looking for is for previous swing high. So potentially if Bitcoin continues coming back down, you do have this swing high over here that you can target at 77 cents. Because this was a previous resistance, we came back to the 20, broke above it, and we haven't had that back test of support. So that's potentially something that you should be looking at. We're going to remove the Fibonacci retracement because we're not going to need it. We're losing previous swing lows over here, which is quite negative. We're not going to need any of these price tags for now, since we are very bearish at the moment. We had this falling wedge pattern over here for a very long time, but I did tell you, even if you have a bullish pattern, that doesn't always mean you're going to break to the upside. And I did warn you that you can potentially break to the downside. I gave you this yellow buy zone, okay? And if you had some orders in here, great. You dollar cost average in. You got lower, you can buy a bit more. Never buy all in at one price. You can always go even lower. So here, potentially set some buy limit orders at this price over here, 77 cents. Don't make it a round number, make it 77.2 or something, just so that you have more chances of filling the order. Now let's jump into the weekly RSI and see what's going on over here. Ignore the drawings, those are for the daily chart. So we are approaching the oversold pretty quickly over here. As you can see, just in at the end of March, we were sitting at the index of 48, and from there we saw a move to the downside. So once you enter this area over here below the index of 30, right? This is the index of 30. If you go lower than that, you are going to be considered oversold. And once that happens on the weekly chart, that is the best time to be entering your asset, as you can see. And we haven't been oversold on Theta on the weekly chart, I think, since the Binance listing over here. So this could be a very bullish sign, in my opinion. And, you know, buying your favorite altcoins at these low prices is a great opportunity, because you're going to make a huge amount of money if you buy in right now. Obviously, we can go lower. No one knows where we're going to bottom out, but I'm just giving you some potential support levels that can hold us. Now let's jump into the Binance chart for more oscillators. Okay, so jumping into the Binance chart, now we don't need this yellow buy zone over here. This was something I gave you in the last video. Obviously, we went lower than that. And what I want to do at the moment is I want to draw a fib retracement, okay? So, for example, I want to take this swing high over here, right? And I want to take this swing low over here. That's how you set up your fib. And as you can see, you have the targets to the downside. You have the 1.618, you have the 2 fib, you have the 2.272, and the 2.618. And as you can see, we are going very, very deep into these extension levels. Now, what you can do is you can also extend this way. Okay, let's just change the swing high, and let's take this swing high, for example. Okay, let's take this swing high, and let's take this swing low. Okay, so right now we're losing the second fib over here, and you are targeting 95 cents as of now. Below that, the 2.618 is sitting at 67 cents. So we're just going to keep this fib retracement for now on the weekly chart. But this is a capitulation. Usually you see quick recoveries after such events. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of weeks, we at least came back to retest $2.66. I know that might be quite a lot from where we are right now. That would be 120% gains. But let's see, in the next month, I do see recovery, right? I don't think we're gonna be this down for a very long time. And I'm not this, super, undefeatable bull, but obviously I was expecting pullbacks, and I'm not surprised that we got this pullback. I'm not worried whatsoever because I'm just going to be dollar cost averaging my way into these projects that I like. I'm not gonna be buying any Theta for now. But if you are looking to buy, this is your opportunity. Jumping into the daily stochastic RSI, as you can see, we just entered the oversold zone, right? If you're looking at the stochastic and you have a move below the index of 20, you're considered oversold, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. So another great indicator that is telling you you can buy right now. Then we have the relative strength index. You're sitting at the index of 23, so this is very low. You haven't been this low, I think, since July of 2021. And look at the recovery you had after that. Look at the recovery you had after that. So I'm thinking we're going to have quite a bullish summer this time around. I don't know if we're going to, print new all-time highs during the summer time, but I do think we can see these potential pumps over here. So keep your eye out for that. And if we look at the MACD, the daily MACD, as you can see, we got the bearish cross here, April 6th. So that was your potential signal that told you that you are going to be entering a downtrend. That was your downtrend confirmation. And as you can see, each time you have that confirmation, each time the yellow moving average crosses below the red signal line, you go in a continuous downtrend, right? So that's how you use the MACD. Use it for confirmations. This is a lagging indicator, so you don't want to sell immediately as soon as you see the bearish cross. Obviously, you want to couple that with the stochastic RSI, with the RSI, with the price action. You have to use all of these indicators together. The moving averages, obviously. So let's just take a look at what we see over here for Theta. Let's just zoom out. Obviously, this is the logarithmic scale. And as you can see, Theta is still very bullish, right? Even if you come back down to this swing high over here and you have a back test and you continue from there, it's really good because back in June of 2019, June, May, you were sitting at 10 cents, right? And a couple of years later, you're right now at a 10x almost, right? And you have been sitting over here at $16. So it's just a process, obviously. Nothing's going to be going up forever. Nothing's going to be going down forever. I'm personally not worried about the markets whatsoever because I'm in it for the long term. Let's see what the markets do. Obviously, dollar cost averaging right now is the best thing that you can do. So yeah, if you have any questions, if I missed anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Patreon. During the bear market, you can ask for any TAs. Well, not during the bear market, but you can ask anytime for any TA analysis that you want for any crypto, any video requests. We have low cap gem calls. We have buy and sell alerts, project reviews, market sentiment analysis, and stuff like that. So feel free to join in. That's a great way to support me, obviously, but a great way to get more exclusive content, more one-on-one connection, obviously. So the link is in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.